Alright everybody, I want to make a quick video on my battery's dead, but I want to show you this. NX8 Blade 230S Runcam Wasp right here with the air unit. Let me focus in on that. Runcam Wasp with the air unit for the DJI goggles. I have a Traxxas fan trowel with a really good CNC'd aluminum fan, and we're running a little scoop that I 3D printed. Let me get right into it because the battery's getting low. This is the view through the goggles, which you're going to see. And when you take off and land, this is the viewpoint. That is a sunset, so the sun's still kind of in your face, and the clarity is very good. And I have it on safe mode with high rates, so you have bank limits and pitch limits. And you can see if I'm pitched back, you can still see everything. And this is a positive point of contact on the ground, so you can see the ground. I put it underneath, so it's covered, it's safe, and you can see the ground point. So when you're coming down, you know how close you are. You have your range down here in the corner, and it will give you, there you go, there's your drone picture and the 3 bars. I went all the way out to the end of this field where that break in the field is, and I still had full service, and I was, I don't know, probably 500-600 feet up in the air. Beautiful sunset tonight, great time to fly. I'm getting 6 to 7 minutes with no problem, down to 11.3 volts with no alarms for low voltage, on safe mode, high rates with the bank limits. I just wanted to make a little video because a lot of people want to get on here and do this. And when you get the DJI, these are FPV goggles Gen 2, you want to make sure you click your little, this guy with the button, the multi-position. You want to click in there. You want to go to settings. You want to go down to device, and this is where you're going to change your mode. So if you want to come down here and see where it says switch to DJI Aveda 03 air unit. If they buy the DJI camera and air unit, you want that. But mine is the Runcam, so I had to go to a different mode. So just go through those modes until you see your screen come up. I'm going to unplug it here because I'm at 11.2 and I don't want to kill my battery. And this is what it shows. Let me get out of here. Let me go back. And this is what it'll show before. It'll say image transitions. Image transmission stopped. So that means you're connected. It just can't find it. But normally it comes up and it'll say no signal received, and then you have to go into your modes. When these come from the factory, if you buy them new or slightly used, whatever, and they were running a DJI FPV drone, which is how they're set up, you have to go in that device and the settings, and you have to change it because you're not running an FPV drone, you're running an FPV camera. It's a different. They have to find the air unit to talk to these. So when I initially bought them, I thought, oh man, it doesn't work, even though I bought something that was said, the Wasp with the air unit, it's $150, I think, $135, somewhere around there. It needs to be in the right mode. So you got to go online and find the instructions. I updated this to the latest firmware. It's 2023. So that's good, but I did have to not upgrade this. I had to go back to the whatever 0.01, 06, 08, whatever it was, one step down I had to go to make this talk with the Gen 2s. So hopefully that helps. This drone world FPV stuff is kind of like a dark art because you got a lot of drone nerds out there and they just know this stuff and they don't talk about it a lot. So I wanted to talk about it and show you what I'm using, and it's absolutely beautiful, and I can pretty much go wherever I want with it, and it's extremely stable. You might get a little bit of like side-to-side shimmy, but again, it's a 230. It's not a huge helicopter, and I mean it's they kind of wobble around a little bit, but the image is very clear, and there's no constant vibrations, and it's really fun to fly. So hopefully this helps you guys if you're looking to get into the FPV. You got some money for a 230 and NX that you can tune your curves and everything with, and got telemetry. So I set my alarm at 6 minutes. When it goes off, I'm pretty much coming back to land, and I'm landed by 7 minutes. No alarms for low battery at that point, which is great. All right, guys, have fun, stay safe, check your local laws and all that stuff.